Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with Morocco. So, for the Sudanese Expedition, we've just finished integrating Convilia, which has nothing to do with the Sudanese Expedition. There you go. I will need to integrate Songhai, Jen and Wolof because it has to be Conquer, so I have to own it all. But most of the, pretty much all of the Central Africans here for the Niger and Sahel region are actually dealt with. But because I need to own the whole of the regions, I will need to colonize, so my next idea group will be expansion. So for now, war has been declared upon Funj, using the I'm jealous of your colour CB. Really I want Morocco. I am Morocco. Really I want Spain to start colonizing and taking Peru, because then they'll get their big old Spanish treasure fleets. Then I can try and privateer them. So Mexico and Peru, if you please. They're the money makers for me. Let's reduce this. So I'll still be losing quite a lot of money every month. Not a problem. I'm also still not really rooting out corruption. It's just going to get bigger and bigger. We're fine with it though. I don't mind. Do not need pirates in our harbour. Go away. This is not the pirate campaign. There will be a pirate campaign, but it's not this. Rest assured. Even though I do think there will be a pirate campaign, and it's a fairly obvious choice, but I still think it could be fun. Choices are allowed to be obvious. So let's take production. And Tech 10, awesome. For some reason this campaign my units are just automatically been updated. I don't know why, it's really weird. I'm used to just being able to assign it, but I haven't messed around with game options or anything. It just goes. So it's rather strange. Nevertheless, losing 15 ducats a month is not a bad sign. I will have everything statified as well soon enough, but the order of priority is complete infrastructure, Tech 10, start expansion, grab colonist, fill in holes. I do want to take Arguin because that's just kind of messy, isn't it really? Look at it, it's just mess. Let's take the trade efficiency. I could have checked the income, but I'll surprise myself. And the answer was... that was the wrong choice. That's fine by me. So Safi is my home node. I want to privateer in Sevilla and then divert to Safi. So what am I... Sevilla. Why am I collecting in Sevilla? I actually want to divert from Timbuktu. That has increased my trade by quite a considerable amount, actually. That was definitely worth it. As expected. So, as per these, what's left? Kano and Oyo are allied. Oyo taken all of Benin. Interesting. Our truce ends in May. And Oyo are one warable. So, that's cool. For some reason I don't have claims on Bonneman or Dagbon, I wonder why. Seems a little weird, but you know, do what we can. I'll need to make claims then. So let's spy. I'd also like to start integrating Songhai at some point, but I really need Diptech. Like, it's actually a problem. Whether the problem be real or imagined, it's a problem, so I want to solve it. More calls complete. So, Oyo allied with Bonneman and Kano. Bonneman allied to Dahomey. This is good. I don't want to take Dahomey as a tributary, so I'm just going to co-belligerate everyone here and basically fight them all together. Then that means I can annex Bonneman and Dahomey before I annex Oyo, which gets rid of their tributary of Dahomey, and allows me to just have the land without having to worry about anything annoying in between. So we're just waiting 2 more months, 1 more month. Then we'll be right as rain. Manufacturing garb will finish next December. Not bad. So let's first declare this Oyo War, where everyone who can be co-belligerated will be co-belligerated. Also, it doesn't matter that Dahomey aren't co-belligerated, they're just still in the war, and that's what's important. So, meanwhile, I'll wait for the diplomat to return from Funch. From Oyo to then go to Funch, sorry. They're going to Aribanda. Or are they going to go to Gurma? What are you doing? Being taken out there, apparently. You don't get the scope to move, you spent too long hesitating, and now you will pay the price. So yeah, everybody with the exception of Dagbon is in this war. So that means everybody with the exception of Dagbon will be annexed. I'll have to claim Dagbon, then I can take them. So, Ethiopia, I'm not happy with what you've done here. Mark my words. I'll be sending a representative to air my grievances. For now, let's just siege Bonneman. Also, there seems to be a disturbing lack of colonial presence here. What's going on? They should still, like, colonize. Just because I'm here, it doesn't stop them. In fact, I would have thought it would more incentivize them to colonize here, to fight me, to take all this land from me. But that's not how they see it. Clearly, I'm just too strong. Strong Rocco. And yes, I still maintain I don't really want to go to the Mamluks. I was going to do the breadbasket of Europe via Morocco here, but I don't want to tag switch to Mamluks. I want to keep as Morocco. And as I previously mentioned, I still don't want to form Andalusia. Let's just stay as Morocco. I think it could be fun. Also, as I've mentioned before, it's nice to not have to pigeonhole into form this nation, form that nation. Let's just mess around with what a nation can do. Or have cute borders with the certain colours. Dagbani separatists. They will be dealt with accordingly. So Bonneman have been sieged. So let's deal with these separatists. Also, claim is over. So let's just immediately go for Dagbon. So remember when people wanted to join my coalition? Where I'd normally joke around and say, what coalition? This time I could joke around and say, what people? Everyone's going to be annexed here. We must regain control of all the markets apparently. Everything's in disarray. All the spoons fell off the table. Don't ask, I don't know where that part came from. We're here. So, doesn't really matter whether my troops are walking away from them or not. I still want to declare war on Dagbon. Unlucky for you, you tried. Guns do need men to fire them, but will they be from Wolof? Let's not antagonise Wolof, actually. They're almost loyal. Once I get rid of, say, Songhai, who are indeed my next consideration for integrating, we'll be sitting pretty. So, more places on my cause. Where are you going to go? Hombori. Then where? Gal? Is this some sort of attempt at a last stand? To Sa. Okay. I can block you off there. No worries. And Jen are already sieging down Dagbon, which is great news. So, Ethiopia, you're allied to Mara, and Mara only. I wouldn't need the Ottomans in the war at all. Would be funny if they could just get in the war though. So, Kano is sieged. Just take a land force limit modifier guy, honestly. I think I'm paying slightly out the nose from... Am I not? Why did I think I was paying out the nose from force limit? Oh, because I was. But that land force limit Grand Captain helps the situation. Understandable. And there's my manufactory from Garb. And let's get ready to annex Dahomey. First up, of course, will be Bonneman from that. I'll be taking the land not Wolof. They're plenty big enough. Let's actually remove the diplomat from Wolof, but put an assigned diplomat on all of my subjects. Just spread the love. So Kano. Still can't beat Sonya Blade, huh? 8,000 units in there. This stack here can smash straight into ETH. We've seen this icon before too many times recently. Oh, I say recently. High war exhaustion, 5%. It's not really high, it's just a quarter of what it can be. I wouldn't necessarily define that as high per se. But let's get Tech 9 for now. Maybe I should go to Tech 10 and grab expansion before finishing infrastructure. And just have it sitting in the back pocket. That could be a thing. It's going to take me a while anyway, because I still need to core stuff. Although I am nearly finished with the coring, of course. It's just this to go. Which means I am sitting pretty. Dagbon. Mine. Thank you. An admiral will no longer serve. Which is fine, they've done their duty. That was the admiral, I believe, that took on the Iberians, so they have a well-deserved retirement. If I'm mistaken with that not being the correct admiral, then oh well me. I don't think I've hired enough admirals to say that that's not the case. As in, there's so few of them that I've hired that that's more than likely the case. So, Spain declared war on Mapuche rather than Mapul. Okay, Dahomey is sieged. And my troops here, there we go, or rather my fleet. These will meet up here in Cape Bon once this finishes coming around. Also, Croatia still exist. Are they independent now then? Yeah, good job, Croatia. You became independent. I may even consider playing as Croatia at some point. I think that could be fun. Croatia into Dalmatia or something. Make a little Adriatic campaign. It is the Adriatic, isn't it? Yeah, you can see it right there. You know, of course, there's also the Dalmatian coast in amongst here, but you don't get that listed in EU4 just because it takes typically the most prominent part of the coastal zone. And yeah, I'm not bothered about raiding islands still. This can come back. And let's once again reduce fleet maintenance. There we go. Let's put a second diplomat on own subject countries for a little while. Okay. I will have to... I think I'll manually call this myself, by the way. I won't be releasing anyone else. Jen, Songhai and Wolof will be the last vassals of the campaign. Easy peasy. So yeah, I definitely will want an additional naval force limit. Huh, doc requires Diptech 6. What's one of those? It's only 1520, I'm not supposed to know what a dock is anyway. Oh wait, I'm playing as Morocco. I should know what a dock is by now. according to the old tech rules. Should definitely be Tech 6 by now. The Africans by now would be Tech 3, maybe Tech 4. Because I believe Central African used to receive... is it plus 150? It was something as similar to what the Native Americans would have, to my recollection. So Bonneman are annexed. I really want to knock down the war exhaustion, but I know I shouldn't. The next is Dahomey. I don't want to be taking you as a tributary, so I need to annex you before I take Oyo. Most of this stuff is called, so I should be able to take Kano and Oyo without much in the way of overextension issues. And yeah, I'm pretty much just flight pathing towards Ethiopia now. Oyo still wants some trouble, huh? So Mamluks have a truce with the Ottomans for another 10 years. But my truce with them is up. I can actually humiliate rival again for more points. I think I should. Because even at the very least, it would be bird manor. So, mission fulfilled. So let's flight path towards Mamluks now, rather than Ethiopia. Prestige. Let's go to Traza. Also, for anyone that has been lamenting that I haven't been forming Andalusia, I still haven't covered the Reconquista, nor have I done the one where you form Andalusia as one of these three nations down here. So there's still opportunities on the table for Andalusia. That will eventually happen, I'm sure. Let's path this up. So we're at 50% overextension. Oyo provides me with how much? 47. That's perfect. I'll be at a 100.5 right now. But if I concentrate Benin, there we go. So all that's left is to colonize and integrate and take one province from Ethiopia. As you can see, one province from Ethiopia, integrate, colonize, pop, pop, pop. So that will be done. Awesome. Of course, the campaign's not going to end here. I'm going to humiliate Mamluks. We'll play to the end of me taking the land from Ethiopia here, integrating the vassals and actually showing off the finish of the Sudanese achievement. Then I might clip back in with some other little achievements, like when I get Barbarossa and Piet Hein. So, the campaign's not over yet. I've been enjoying this one anyway. my level of enjoyment of a campaign usually indicates how long I'd want it to go for. With the exception of say, for instance, Korea, which, while enjoyable, it was a world conquest, so it needed to be done in such a way. Let's take the inflation there. And can I hire an inflation guy? Not really. Let's propagate religion. Ooh. Nice. I can propagate religion. Also, what was that about Austria? Yes. Burgundy are finally actioning their independence. It's looking good. England and Bohemia both supported. I'm really disappointed about this. Remember when this had colour to it? Now it's just nothing. Such a shame. So my vassals will just deal with their own problems. Let's actually annex Gen first, because they're a short and easy vassal. $413 versus 661. Yeah, slightly shorter. My statement stands true. Let's sell titles and... Oh, hold on a minute here. Nah, let's just seize land. Good stuff. I could repay all my loans, but I'm going to sit on the money, honestly. Then let's declare war on the Mamluks. Get some points. I'm not going to reduce war exhaustion, I'm just going to call through the exhaustion. So I guess you could say it's going to be core exhaustion. So, next episode we'll be humiliating the Mamluks. Or, you know, showing strength is the preference. And then fighting Ethiopia hopefully next time as well. So, catch you for the next one.